I've just put in the chat there some reflections for you. So if you had an animal that came to you, what was your power animal? Was it an animal guide that you'd worked with before? Was it a new animal? And when we reached the stone circle, how was that experience for you? What did you feel that you could give away into these ancient stones? And what did you receive by connecting when all of these layers had been let go? What did you receive from your authentic self? So this space that we journeyed to, this inner place of power, I really love this tool because this is our center. We can think of it like our center, our source center, our grounding space, where we can come back to, where we can return whenever we need to resource. So you can journey back to this place and notice, does it change throughout the seasons? Some days it might be that the weather is very chaotic, that there's a lot of turmoil there if you're feeling very out of sorts yourself. Or other days it might be really calm. Deep places that we can access with the element of earth. We can't really skate on the surface with this element. We have to go in deep. Yeah. We have to go in deep into presence in our root, in our sacral chakras. Really feel, really immerse. Really see what is there, what is wanting to be heard, what is wanting to be released. And sometimes these are very old places that come up. Sometimes these are very painful places. So be gentle with yourself and receive as well. As you release, receive the loving energy of the mother. I really loved doing that journey with you all, and I really felt deeply resourced. And as we reached these stones, very much felt that I was able to release what I needed to release as well. So I'm really grateful that you all came on that journey with me. Yeah. So I would love now for us to work a little bit with some journaling and some automatic writing around these themes that we've been working with today of security, of safety, of grounding. So if you have near you some pen and paper, that would be great. And maybe you can grab some right now. You can also be typing it on your computer if you prefer, but there's something very kind of visceral about writing, about the act of writing, of really embedding it into our consciousness. So it is really up to you what you would like to do right now. So for this first writing exercise, we're going to spend 5 minutes, and I would like you to reflect on these 2 questions. And then we are going to share. We're going to share little nuggets as much as we feel to. So, these are some big topics, especially for women, I feel, because in our society there is a lot of women need to do it all. We need to be the providers, the protectors, we need to do everything. And this is a time for you to reflect in the next 5 minutes on this. Where do I feel supported in my life? And where do I feel unsupported in my life? Where are the places where I really wish I had more support, where I really wish I could ask for what I need from those I love, from co-workers? Where are the places in me where I feel like I have to do it all? And then where are the places where I really feel nourished, supported by myself, by those around me? So taking some time now to really work on this and free flow and write as much or as little as you feel to on these questions that for me are really linked in with earth wisdom. So I'm going to set a timer for us. Yeah. Okay, you have 1 minute left to just bring your thoughts to a close. I know this is a vulnerable place for us. I think it's really important as we plug into what we're receiving from the earth, what we really want to receive, really setting these intentions as we move into the darker half of the year. I know for myself, I am guilty of this. I really feel like I can do it all. I've always been very independent. I've always wanted to do everything myself. And this is partly probably my own innate personality. I'm an Enneagram 8, which those of you who may know the Enneagram, this is the challenger archetype. I'm very much, quite independent, quite forthright with my opinions. And for me, this is a big thing for me, is asking for support. Yeah, and also recognizing the vulnerabilities. Sometimes we really do appreciate the support of others, you know? We are tribal beings. We want to be in a tribe, for many of us. Yeah, so And this has been something that's really been difficult over this period of time, is feeling that disconnection from tribe, from the physical presence of other sisters. This is a big thing that we are rebuilding and recreating now. This is what I saw in my vision of that future when we came into that part of the journey where we were visioning the future, is like seeing us really building these global communities online and in person where we support each other in facing our shadow, in facing those parts of us that are coming up to be transformed. Like the Earth Mother said, we're all evolving, these codes in our DNA that are helping us to evolve at this time. Yeah, beautiful. And I hope that this has helped you to identify those places in yourself where this feeling of support, of grounding, of earthing, that we can kind of solidify that more, realize that we have those inner resources to really help us, and also to help us identify where we really do need to ask for support from others. Maybe it's in our work life or personal life. And that we can come to that from a place of empowerment, not from a victim place, not from a place of blaming, from a place of, I really would love it if we could do this. I would really feel supported by you if we could do it in this way. This kind of language is so important. So we have another little reflection, and this is to really round off this section, really feel that we're in touch now with also what the gifts of earth, of the earth element can be. So these are your 2 questions for this little reflection. Does it feel safe to become my truest, authentic self? What are these places of blockages? Maybe they're self-imposed even. Be really honest with yourself. Are you holding yourself back? Are you falling into stories that you tell yourself about yourself? Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't work out technology. It's too hard for me. Oh, I can't sing. I've never been able to sing. You know, what are the stories that we tell ourselves? And then really the energy of earth, that is our ferociousness. That is our power. That is where we stand up for what we stand for. So where are we bringing in that energy to really help us in these places to access our authentic self? That part of us that is really truly who we are, without any of the dross, without any of the layers, the protective layers we might put up. Who are we in the quiet moments? Yeah. So we're just going to have 3 minutes to reflect on this, and then we're going to do the same. We're going to share. Okay, so bringing those reflections to a close. What are the nuggets? What are you really calling in from the energy of earth? What are you going forward from this space that we've created together today with? And also that inquiry, does it feel safe to be my truest self? What are the beliefs there that I might have about what that means? Will people judge me? Will people be scared of me? Will other women judge me? Will I be accepted in the sisterhood? This is a big one. Yeah. And that energy of earth who loves and accepts and encompasses all. These are really big places, and I know we're just touching on them today. Maybe you can continue to reflect on this in the coming weeks and months as those of us in the Northern Hemisphere go deeper into that dark time, that time of coming inwards. Yeah. So it's also surrendering into the unknown. Where will our authentic self take us? We don't have to have it all figured out like that. This is a process. It takes time. Like at the end of any priestess training, we know that we're only just beginning, actually. We may have initiated as a priestess of whichever goddess, tradition, lineage, but actually the journey's just beginning. The same goes if you do any other course. You know, if you're becoming a massage therapist, you're only just beginning when you finish that training. There's so much more to learn. Yeah. So breathing into all these messages, feeling the love, support, and trust of this circle, this sister circle. Here we are all journeying in our own unique ways through whatever is coming up for us. We are loved and accepted exactly as we are in this moment. So tuning in now again to that earth breath, taking some deep breaths into the root chakra, into the sacral chakra, and back down to earth. Visualizing anything that you feel is stopping you from this authentic self, this place of power. You're cycling it back to earth. This is your moment to release, to let go, and then to breathe in and receive that support from the earth. Feeling it filling up your base chakra, your sacral chakra, warmth, heat, loving essence, support. Earth goddess. Feeling these collective dreams in this pool of creation, seeding over this next half of the year as we journey deep within. Whether you're journeying into winter or into summer right now, we're now at this transition point between the seasons, between the elements. It's all coming together in the element of earth. And we're going to sing another one of these Earth Goddess chants. This one is maybe a more familiar one to some of you, as I wrote it a while ago. And just seeing Terry's comment, I block myself when I channel. They want me to sing, chant, and make high-pitched noises. Yeah, so this is something that is a really interesting experience. It's like, how do we get out of our own way when we're channeling, when we're bringing through that voice? What are the tools that we need? And this is something that I teach both one-to-one and in groups. It's also something that I'm just so passionate about you learning to do for yourself. You know, all I can do is give you some tools and resources, but also it is ultimately a trust and surrender thing. It's really about, letting go of, oh, I can't sing. Because if no one else is listening right now, then just experiment, just play, be in the space of playfulness without pressure. No one's going to judge you other than perhaps yourself, and notice if that happens. We're just in a space of playfulness and observation. Yeah. So I hope that helps. And just know that this is also something that comes with practice, especially if you're singing high noises and they want to come through. I know several people for whom when they channel or when they are in trance, for instance, my teacher Sally, she is like this. She makes noises when she's in trance that she cannot make when she's not in trance. She can sing incredibly high. So this is also really interesting. It's the higher self, the authentic self, the deeper self coming in on the waves of sound, wanting to make herself known to you, Terry. So experiment with that, maybe even record it. See if you can see the messages that you're receiving there, what's encoded there for you, what it's helping you to access. Yeah, that goes for anyone else as well in this journey of really bringing through the voice, our communication tool, because this is the tool where we communicate with our authentic self. It really is. Yeah, so we're going to do this chant, and this is a chant called She is Rising. So coming into that soft space of earth. Picking up your drum if you have a drum. Maybe doing some of those deep earth breaths. And I'm going to sing this line by line. This song has repeats in, so I'll sing one line and then I'll sing it with you. It goes like this. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Ooh, she is rising in you. Ooh, she is rising in me. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Ooh, she is rising in you. Ooh, she is rising in me. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Oh, Mother, our great Mother Earth, we honor you. Ooh, she is rising in you. She is rising in me. 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 She is breathing in the love and the resource of the Earth Mother Goddess. She who gives and creates all life. She who is our wild source from within, the wild woman, unfettered in our true authentic self. Blessed be. So, my loves, we have journeyed with the element of earth. And this workshop today, I know it was short, but I really hope that you received, and that you received something from yourself as well, from this time that you've made for yourself. So, my loves, we have reached our time. I would love us to sing one more song together because I love to sing. And I love this path of devotion that really helps us to tune in with the remembering. This chant invokes Ellen of the Ways. Ellen of the Ways is a goddess of this land. She is actually a deer goddess. So it didn't feel right not to sing this song, given that so many of you received deer wisdom, deer medicine. And she is the wild woman of the forest. She is seeking. She is searching. She is looking. She is seeking her authentic self, her true essence. So when we come into this world, we choose exactly where we are, who we are. And we also have a soul's journey that is encoded in us, that we are unlocking, that we are receiving throughout our life on this journey to our wholeness. So let's sing together to close our ceremony today. Giving thanks to the Earth Goddess for holding us. Banba, Gaia, Eartha, Demeter, Gronya, Persephone, Pachamama. All of your faces and forms. Using this drumbeat to clear out any fear, anything residual, anything that does not serve as we go forward now into the world, carrying our gifts, carrying these messages. Earth Mother Goddess, I ask that you walk with all of these beautiful women as they go forward on their path of sacred service, uplifting their soul's gifts. Chant that we weave in now as we remember you, Earth Mother Goddess, in all your forms. Remembering your ebb and your flow, wild woman of the land, wild Ellen of the ways. Remembering your ebb and your flow, wild woman of the land, wild Ellen of the ways. your flow. Wild woman of the land, wild Ellen of the ways. Feeling all your intentions, everything that we've raised today, pouring into the earth. If you want to place your hands on the floor, on the earth, to really ground in this energy, allow it to dissipate wherever it needs to go. Pouring in. Maybe with a sound. Blessed be. Go well, all of you beautiful sisters. Thank you for journeying with me today. It's been an absolute delight and joy to see some of you familiar faces and some new people as well. I'm so grateful that I could share this wisdom of earth. We could share it together.